Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I haven't recorded a long video for a long time. Today let's just do a quick box opening. I bought these two tarot decks while I was traveling in Asia. I was immediately attracted to them by the designs. So today let's just check them out to see how we can use the cards. The first tarot deck is called the Tranquil Night Reason. The booklet is bilingual, and the box is a very nice magnetic gift box, which I really like. Alright, I think I scratched the sides a little bit while opening this, so be careful what tool you use to open a deck that's gilded. Alright, this deck is really vibrant. The pictures and then also the back and then the side foil gild, it looks really beautiful. It's based on traditional Chinese methodologies and Asian stories. So let's pull a few cards and see what it says on the storybook. Alright, let me shuffle the card first. So three cards jumps out actually. The first one, Knight of Yao, which is Knight of Cups, wow, and then 8 of Cups, and then 4 of Ghost. I think this is 4 of Swords. Alright, let's see. This one is 4 of Ghost. Alright, it says the night patrol spirit crouches upon ghost sphere with 4 tentacles here. Surrounded by dim lantern light, presenting a quiet scene. In the swirling smoke, night patrol seems deep in thought, reflecting on life, death, and fate's meaning, as if seeking inner peace. Actually, I did think this one does depict the figure as a traditional Chinese mythology figure. So if you're interested, you can check out the figure I just mentioned. This one is called this one is the Night Patrol Spirit. All right, so the next one, eight of Yao. It translates as 8 of demon. I don't really agree with this type of association, but maybe they want to depict the flow of emotions with this dimension, which has lots of interesting emotions flowing out. So it says that the dragon girl, answering Kuan Yin's call, decides to leave the great sea for the western paradise. The jade-colored sea beads fairwear flower like azure clouds welcome her, symbolizing new missions and pursuit. This scene represents the courage to let go of the past and embark on new journeys, reminding us when pursuing ideals to bravely leave comfort zones and welcome new opportunities and challenges. Keywords are mission, pursuit, and courage. Alright, very interesting. It does not have the traditional meaning of just like leaving things and departure, but it does depict like a really happy afterward scene. It's like departing for a new journey and let go of the past. So it does have a more positive association. And then let's see the next one, Knight of Yao, which is Knight of Demon Realm in this booklet. So it does say the water Qi Ling as an auspicious beast. I think it's a type of like a water dragon in Chinese culture, concealing red lotus, golden lock, Alright. Carved and treasure on its body, brings auspicious items, making dreams come true. It symbolizes goodness and blessings. conveying energy of abundance and joy, reminding us to cherish life's blessings and achievements, bravely pursuing inner wishes and dreams. Keywords: auspicious, blessings, abundance, joy, wishes, fortune. Yeah, this one is a really good representation of the meaning of this card, which I really like. This figure right here is the water dragon, which is also called water shilling. I think it's a type of water dragon, yeah. And it is a very auspicious figures in Chinese culture, so this one depicts that very accurately, and I really like the image in this card as well. This deck does actually remind me of this one I bought about 1 year ago. It's called the Storyteller's Tarot. It does also associate each card with a story. The story are mostly like Western stories, but it does say that they try to include myth and folk tales from around the world, which is pretty interesting. This is another deck that I really like, so let's draw one card quickly to see what it says. Alright, 6 of Spikes, which is 6 of Swords, also kind of associated with the 8 of Cups type of energy that we drew earlier. Like leaving the past behind and be ready for a new beginning, which kind of correlates with the winter season right now. We are letting go a lot of the burdens from the past and be ready for the new beginning. Let's continue with the next one. This is a traditional classical deck. I don't think it has any special meaning about this one, purely because of the color is yellow and it looks very pretty. So let's open and see what it gives us. Wow, it's a yellow themed deck. The card feels kind of textured. I really like. I prefer this better than like the smooth surface, because it feels more quality to me. So yeah, very beautiful images. Yellow background with yellow tone shine from the front and back. Also on each of the card it shows the element associated with the card, which can be very helpful when you study the tarot deck. Also, as you can see, the colors are much softer than the traditional RW deck. So if you're the type of person who is always scared to look at the vibrant images of the traditional deck, these type of pastel color decks might work perfectly for you. And the images are a little bit simplified as well. Like if you look closely at the details of the figures and items on the card, it's kind of simplified. And keep in mind that the traditional RW decks are designed during medieval times, so the images do feel a little bit old-fashioned. If you prefer like a more modern approach, more simplified versions, I think you will like these type of decks, which will bring some kind of fresh energies, modern touch to the deck when you are doing the readings. And the yellow tone background is more earthy. The orange and yellow like associated with solar chakra and the sacral chakra. So if you in need of work in those areas and you want a more insight information, I would recommend using this deck, because that's what I plan to use this deck. And then this one is more associated with the base chakra. I really like the red color here. So that's it for today's box opening. And by the way, I also design oracle cards myself, so if you guys are interested, check it out in my bio. Available in my Etsy shop. So thank you so much for watching. See you next time.